Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripatamaham vande paramananda madhavam sada shiva samarambam shankaracharya madhyamam asmadacharya paryantam Vande Guru Parampara. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, Raja Vidya Raja Guhya Yoga. The king among all types of knowledge, the king among all secrets. What is it? Matsthani Sarva Bhutani. The entire creation, cosmos, consisting of beings and objects. Matsthani, abide in me, remain in me, centered in me, dependent on me. Nachaham teshu avasita. I am not centered in them. I means what? Chaitanya Rupa Paramatma. I am not centered in them. I am not remaining in them. I am not dependent on them. Two sentences were. Third one. Nachamatsani bhutani. The objects and being, the creation is not in me. Pashyami Yogamaishwara. See the grandeur of my creation. Last time you have seen, seemingly there appears to be a contradiction, which is not so, which can be understood properly by our Rajju Sarpa example. The mistaken snake erroneously seen in the place of a rope in the darkness, semi-darkness. You can say the rope can say, if that will dramatize it. The rope says, the snake is in me. Means, if me, the rope were not there, there could not have been any occasion for the mistaken snake to appear there. Nachaham teshavita. I am not in them. I am not dependent on that snake. I am independent of that snake. Nachamatstane. The snake further says, the snake, no, not snake. Rope says, the snake is not in me. What does it mean? Truly, there is a rope, and on that one there is a snake. No. Snake is not an independent concrete entity apart from a seeming appearance of rope. What is there? Only rope, but appearance of snake is Brahma, is erroneous notion. So also the Jagat is not in me in the sense, me sarvyapi chaitanya, in that something called Jagat, distinct from me, is not there. Somehow, by error, me Chaitanya Paramatma only appears as though Jagat. Now see the grandeur of creation. Truly not there, but appears to be all along. Like magic. Snake is really not there, but appears to be there. You are running. Pashyame Yogamaishwaram. So therefore, The truth is, rope and rope alone is there. In reality, there is no snake, though during the period of your ignorance of the rope, verily there appears to be a snake. Likewise, here all along is Satchidananda Chaitanya Atma Brahma, Paramatma. But due to ignorance, there appears to be Jagat, Samsara, Samsari Jiva, and Ishwar. So best thing is what? Discover your true nature. Discover your true nature, Chaitanya. Free from all this, free from sorrow, Ananda Sarupa. Presently, something is obstructing it. That obstruction we have to get rid of. For that purpose only, the Adhyatma Shastra gives all sadhanas, beginning from inquiry. So, this is what it is. And actually, just as in the all-pervasive space, the great Vayu, the wind, air abides. So, during the sthiti, that is, during the continuation of Jagat, the entire Jagat, including Jiva and Ishvara, Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara, abide in me, Chaitanya Paramatma. And when the destruction, dissolution of Jagat takes place, they come back to me. Sarva Bhutani, 7. Sarva Bhutani Kaunteya, Prakriti Vyanti Mamika, Kalpakshaye Punastani, Kalpadau, Visrajamyam. Kalpakshaye. When the kalpa ends, what happens? Or, yes, kalpakshaye, when the kalpa ends, all this creation, including all jiva, entire jagat and Ishvara, Mam Prakriti Vyanti, they merge back in my Trigunatmika Maya. And that Maya has no separate existence apart from me, Chaitanya Brahma. Then Kalpadau, next Kalpa starts. Visrujamyam, I project. It is called as creation. Truly speaking, it's only the appearance only. This is how creations come, go, come, go, come, go, come, go. And this process, because of Prakriti Maya, continues non-stop. That is, repeatedly, in the beginning of each kalpa, I create project, and at the end, I withdraw. But one thing, just as Jiva does something, karmas, he does to get something or to get rid of something. I have nothing to get from this. It just takes place in my presence. So therefore, this creation and dissolution, these acts do not bind me at all, because I am not interested in them. Udasinavat, verse 9. I am indifferent. In my presence, it takes place. The rope is indifferent toward the so-called birth of snake or the so-called end of the snake. It simply is. But the ignorant person projects a snake, gets frightened, and afterwards in light when he sees, he gets relieved. So also, in me, ignorant jivas project jiva jagat ishvara, and when they know their swarupa, they get freed from them. So as far as me, Ishvara is concerned, I am totally udasina. And being me at the central point, as the one adhyaksha, in whose presence the jagat comes, goes, sachara achara, mobile, immobile. So that is what? This Maya repeatedly create the jagat, withdraw the jagat, create the jagat, withdraw the jagat. As a result, what happens? This cycle of Srishti, Laya, creation and dissolution goes on. Of course, jivas have given some handle there. What is it? It is their karma phalas. Because of their karma phalas, it comes and goes. While doing so, at times, when the need is there, me as a Parameshwara, for a specific, immediate mission, I take embodiment. Otherwise, I don't need embodiment. I have no Purusharthas. I have nothing to get from it. Yet, for certain purpose which was told earlier, paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya cha dushkrata dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yoge. From time to time, to protect the good people, to punish the wicked, and to establish dharma, I take embodiment. But majority of people, they know not me who comes in this form, and they mistake me to be like any other person and insult me. Avajananti ma mudha manushim tanumajritam. Me, who has taken a physical embodiment, human embodiment, avajananti, they insult me, they disregard me. Oh, he's a magician. Even Duryodhana said, when Krishna went to Kaurava's court as an envoy, so that amicable settlement between the two parties, Kauravas and Pandavas, can be made. So Duryodhana was not ready to budge even a land at the tip of the sword. Krishna tried to make him understand, but on the contrary, Duryodhana ordered that Krishna be arrested. Put him behind the bars. Think of it. This is what he knows about Krishna. Krishna smiled. Come on, go ahead. And he started his stature increasing. You have to look up slowly. You know what Duryodhana said? Krishna, don't show me your magic. He thought it's a magic. So like that, people will think he's a magician, he's a cheat, he's a scoundrel. He deceives the people. Their own fancies, imagination. They insult me. Generally, when Avatara comes, many don't know at all. Except rare avatars. Avatars are always a secret. They have the limited field of activities to fulfill their mission, not beyond that. Very rare avatara mixes with the masses. So the people insult me. So me Bhuta Maheshwaram. I am the overlord of all objects and being entire creation. Not knowing, they insult me. And it says, pity. Sad affair, state of affairs. That people indulge in vain desires, vain actions, vain knowledge. They are totally devoid of viveka and take to the disposition of demons and cruel rakshasas because of all wrong notion. Mogasha, their aspiration, their desires are useless. Khao, piyo, maja karo. It is not possible, but they are always after that. Yoga karma. They think that they big karmas in vain. And the death comes, it has no utility at all. Moga jnana, knowledge that they have got is of no use to free them from this calamitous samsara. The pity is they don't know that they are in calamitous samsara. The contrast. These people were Daivi Asuri values. But sadhu people means those who live the life of dharma, sanatana dharma. Those who follow the righteous conduct as enjoined by the Vedas. Dharma means not religion. Religion is part, we have seen this earlier. Religion is a small portion of dharma. Dharma is something more. It is a Vaidika Achara Samvita, a Vedic code of conduct, whereby you take care of your good, you take care of others' good, you don't harm others. So that is how people with divine disposition, what happens? They seek me, they adore me, Parameshwara, because they know I am the basis of entire creation. Bhajanti ananya manasa, with a mind not preoccupied in anything other than Ishvara. They seek me and knowing me, Bhutadim Avyayam. I am the very cause, indestructible cause of entire Jagat. And whole life long, they are centered in seeking me. And what they do? Satatam Kirtayanta 14. They narrate about me all the time. They praise me all the time. They glorify me all the time. And put forth efforts to seek me, do namaskara to me, and worship, adore me by bhakti all the time. How they adore, that differs. Different people seek me in a different way. Jnana yajnena chapyadne yajanto mamupasate ekatvena pratatvena bahudha vishvato mukha. Some people adore me by Jnana Yajna. What is Jnana Yajna? Jnana itself is Yajna. What Jnana? Bhagavad Sarupa Jnana. Knowledge about the true nature of divinity principle. The knowledge of Jiva Sarupa. The knowledge of true nature, real nature of individual Jiva. Knowledge about the basis of creation, basis of Jagat. So that knowledge, that is Yajna. Yajna means in this fire of knowledge, they offer the oblation of their ignorance about me, Parameshwara, about themselves, Jiva, about the Jagat. The Yajna, knowledge itself is Yajna. One way. Other way is Ekatveda, Pratatveda, Bahudha Vishvatvamukha. Ekatveda. All that is there is one Param Brahma. Bahutveda. The Pratatveda as distinct. The same one Parabrahma manifest as sun, moon, stars, etc. Prominent entities. Bahudha Vishvatvamukha. The third one, the same Brahma, Paramatma, appears as entire manifold creation. They want, that's how they adore. It can be viewed from all these standpoints. Whatever that appeals to them, they do that. The question comes, how you want Paramatma can be everything. Arjuna, there is nothing other than me. Me Chaitanya, called Paramatma Brahma, appears as the entire cosmos. Therefore, the entire cosmos is not different from me Chaitanya. Just as your entire dream, including the dreamer, dream figures, dreamt experiences, dreamt world is nothing but your one mind. There's nothing other than mind. So this entire cosmos is not different from me, Chaitanya. Therefore, aham kraturaham yajna swadhaham aushadam mantrohamame vajyam aham agniraham bhutam. Everything is me. A few samples are given. Aham kratu. Kratu is yajna yagadi shrauta karma. Karmas enjoined by Shruti. Aham yajna. This yajna is smarta karma. Karmas enjoined by Shrutis. Aham swadha. The food offered to means Pitrus is me. I don't know whether you have noticed this. See, when a Naivedya is offered to deity or oblation is offered in the sacrificial fire, Swaha. Swaha is said. But during Shraddha, anniversary, the pindas are made. Balls of rice, cooked rice, and many offered. There you don't say Swaha, Swadha, Swadha, Swadha. Food offered to the mains or Pitrus, ancestors, is all Swadha. That is me only. Aham aushadam. Aushadam is food and medicine. Both is me only. Aham mantra. All mantras are me. Ahame vajyam. Sacrifice is the liquid, he is me only. Aham agni, that fire is me. Aham bhutam. Bhutam havana karma. The actual act of sacrifice is me only. Everything is me. Pita hamasya jagata mata dhata pitama vedyam pavitra omkara ruk samaya jurevacha. I'm everything. Asya jagata pita. I'm the father of the jagat. Mata, mother. Dhata, the one who gives the karmapalas. Pitamaha, that is the final original Hiranyagarbha. Or great grandfather Parameshwara only. Again, Vedyam. I am the only one who deserves to be known. Pavitram, Punya Karma. Omkara, oh, me only. All Vedas are me. Sama, Yajaya, Raju. All these are my manifestation. They are not different from me. You can't miss me in the creation. Everything is me. See, we Hindus or who follow Sanatana Dharma are accused that we have got many gods. This God word is a very flimsy word. They cannot. Ishwar is the right word. Parameshwara, Paramatma is the right word. But anyway, that is their theology. And they say they have got only one God. Whether it is that, whoever it may be, originator of that is what their religion. And you Hindus, you got innumerable gods. How is it possible? Who told you we have got many gods? Neither we have got many gods, nor we have got one God. We have got only God. There is nothing other than divinity principle. The one Chaitanya divinity principle manifests as all. All may be different from Nama Rupa, name form. Essentially, it is one principle. We ourselves don't. Sometimes they say, hey, Krishna is your God. We had 16,000 wives, 6,008 or something. Tell them. Because Krishna had 16,008 wives, therefore he is God. Do you know why? Every wife had one full Krishna. In Garga Samhita it is said, when Dwarka, I think Sudama went or something. Where is Krishna? Somebody, you go any house, Krishna is there. Every wife had one full Krishna. Ask these people. You are only one. Have two wives and keep both of them happy. Krishna kept all of them happy only because he was God. Not that Krishna wanted marital life as such. You know that karma phalas because that he has to provide it. He is above all these things. He has nothing to do with this creation. But he had landed here for a particular mission. And it has a script. So we don't have many gods. We don't have one God. We have only God, including you who question the existence of God. You're also God. You don't know. The Chaitanya is God. Can you exist without a Chaitanya? You may be atheist. But can you exist without Chaitanya? Pure consciousness? That is God. You don't know what can we do about that. So everything is what? Me Paramatma only. Gatir Bharta. Let me see. You can't miss Paramatma Ishvara if you are alert and direct your vision according to Shastra. Gati. Karma phala is me. Bharta. The nourisher of Jagat is me. Prabhu, Master, or the one from whom all vivid creation comes, me. Sakshi, the Chaitanya, who is the witness of everything. Nivasaha, abode of all beings. Sharanam, refuge, shelter to all. Me. Surat, help anyone who is in need without expecting anything in return. Prabhavaha Pralayaha Sang. The Jagat originates from me. Jagat merges back in me. But Jagat continues in me. Nidhanam, the treasure of karma phalas. Avyayam bijam, the ever existent eternal cause of entire creation. And you want to know where all you can find me? Aham varsham tapami. I evaporate the oceanic water and in the monsoon pour down the rain. Nigrunami usrujami. That is, I evaporate water, sustain it for 8 months, 4 months and send rain, I said. Amrutam, the immortality of the devatas, deities in heaven is me. The death of mortals, me. Sat, asat, whatever that is a form, whatever that is formless, is me only. You can't miss me. Now, some people adore me like this. They take to Traividya Mam Somapa Puta Papa Yadnairishva Sargatim Pratayanti Te Punyamasa Surendra Lokam Ashnanti Divya Deva Bhoga. Some deities, etc., some people take to Vedic sacrifices do yajnas and seek heavens. They do earth punya, go to Indraloka, and there they enjoy heavenly pleasures. But it is not worth. Why? Because it is not permanent. Just as you go to hill station during vacation, how long will stay? Until your capacity to spend is over. Whether cash or credit card or whatever it may be, debit card, whatever it may be. There's a limit how much you can spend. Once that is over, you come back. Like that, these heavens are what? Purchased by the currency of punya. To the extent you have punya, you stay there. When the punya is over, what is it? Shine loke, shine punne, bhartya lokam vishanti. Or the punya gets capital of punya that you carry with you and went to heaven. When that is over, return back to bhartya lokam. Bhuloka with fresh karma. So therefore, those who seek heavens, Trahi Dharma, they go to heaven, come back, go, come back, go, come back, go, come back. Yatayat, jao, ao, jao, ao, jao, ao, jao. So this is the plight of those who aspire for these heavens. But there are Vivekis. They only think of me, nothing else. As far as these people are concerned, I take care of them. Very important verse. Ananya chintayanto ma ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyam. Ananya Chintayanta. Those people who think of me, who adore me, Ananya, without resorting to anything and anyone other than me. Nitya Yukta, always centered in me, thinking of me. Upasate, seek me. What do I do? Of such people, Nityabhiyukta, whose mind is centered in me, Paramatma, forever. Yoga Kshemam Vahamyam. I take care of their yoga and kshema. Yoga here means apraptasya prapti. Whatever they need and they have not got it, I see that they get it. Aprapta not got, but they need it. I see that they get it. Kshema praptasya rakshana. They have got what they need, but it needs to be protected. I protect them. Yoga kshemam vahamyam. I take care of their needs. But who provided? They seek me all along. You may be aware that the emblem of LIC, Life Insurance Corporation of India, is like this. Yoga kshemam vahamyam. The one who devised it is really a genius, because our entire life is centered around these two. Yoga, acquisition of what is required. Kshema, protection of what is earned. And our entire life, our entire time, our entire mind is preoccupied in this. As a result, we have no leisure to think of God. Here is Krishna assuring you, Krishna's assurance, not our politicians' assurance. Krishna's assurance. You may forget, you will not forget. Many times you pray for to Ishvara. Ishvara grants, I do forget, but he doesn't forget. So, yoga kshemam vahana. Those who think of me all the time, they can rest assured. I am their savior, protector, guide. I will take care of you. See, even in the history of humanity, those sadhus, etc., who have given up their entire life for the pursuit of Parameshwara, not being occupied in the earning, etc. Such people are taken care of. In the entire history of humanity, there is not a single incident where such person died of starvation. No. They are taken care of. Promised by who? Ishvara. But many times we lack our shraddhas and then we suffer. So that's why main thing is shraddha. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam samshayatma vinashyati. So therefore, Those who seek me all along, I shall take care of their needs. Other thing, those who worship other deities, they know not that they indirectly worship me only. See, different deities, when worshipped, give different things. Like different departments are meant for giving you what you want. Different thing. Like that, these Adhishtan devatas, Indra, Varuna, Vayu, Yama, Agni, etc. They have certain powers. If you invoke them, whatever they are in their power, they give you. But that power with them to give you whatever you want is because of me, Ishvara. Therefore, even if they worship them indirectly, what? They worship me. Because the final dispenser of karmaphala is me, Ishvara. But these people don't know that I am the overlord. Had they come to me directly, they would have got infinite times more. But they get carried away by immediate results and fall for less reward. Pity. Because efforts are same. No, in fact, I am easy. There are certain rules are there. So therefore, though I am the final dispenser of all this, though all worship comes to me only, not knowing that they get carried away by the deities and get some result. Depending on whom you seek, those worship Pitrus, go to Pitrus. Those who worship Devatas, they go to Devatas. Those who worship semi-gods, they go to them. But those who adore me, Parameshvara, they come to me. There is no doubt about it. Not only that, worship of me is easy. Seeking me is easy. Because if you want to please deities, there are certain rules. If you fulfill, you get, otherwise not. But as me, Parmeshwar is concerned, I have no rules. All that I want, their love, all that what I is their devotion. Love means devotion. Devotion to love toward Parmeshwar is called bhakti, devotion. That is that. Physically, I don't need anything. Say a famous stanza. Patram pushpam phalam toyam ye me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti pavratam ashnami prayatatmana. You may give me a leaf, I'm happy. Pushpam, flower, I'm happy. Phalam, a small fruit, I'm happy. Toyam, water you give me, happy. But they should be given by bhakti. But deities know certain rules are there, certain specific things only need to be offered. All I want is their Shraddha. At one place in teaching of Rama to Lakshmana called Rama Gita, Rama says, Shraddha Bhuk Amishwara. My food is Shraddha of the devotees. I want their devotion, love. I don't want anything else. I don't need them. So therefore, seeking Ishvara is easy. and the result is enormous. Seeking deity is difficult, result may be immediate. People fall for that and they don't seek me. This now the question is, if that is the case, some special things need to be offered to you. No. You need not do anything. There's no division of Manava karma, Madhava karma. This karma for the humans, my relatives, this and this for what? The Bhagwan. No. Yat karoshi yadashnasi, yat juhosi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushvamadarpanam. All that you do daily, including the necessary things to sustain yourself, offer to me. I'm happy. Yat karoshi, whatever you do, yadashnasi, whatever you eat, yat josi, whatever sacrifice, etc. you do, yat dadasi, whatever you give in charity, yat tapasyasi, whatever tapas, ascetic practice you do, tad madarpanam kurushu. Offer it to me. Whatever you do, you offer to what? Bhagavad Arpan. I'm happy about it because you are thinking of me. Your mind gets centered in me. That's what is required. Not what you offer. I don't need anything from anyone. All that I need is your mind, preoccupied in the Vishayas, should be drawn and redirect towards me, which is your Swarupa, which is your real nature. And if you do that, you will get freed from bondage of karma. We'll see next time. Three questions are there. Two are extension. Three questions are there. Two are extension of last time question about Upavasa. There is a question can you elaborate more about Ekadashi Upavasa? One. Again about Mahashivratri Upavasa. I'll keep these two questions for future. There is a third question which I'll take today. What is the best attitude? Best attitude to have towards prayers? What should be our attitude as far as prayers are concerned? Generally, what is our attitude? Bhagavan, I pray, you give me this. Barter deal. I give you, you give me back. And at times we get, and when we get, we praise Bhagavan. See, Bhagavan is great. My prayers are answered, etc. If I don't get, useless Bhagavan doesn't answer my prayer at all. This is our attitude. It should not be so. Prayers, whether you know Bhagavan or not, if they are sincere, they never go waste. There are 4 varieties of responses from Bhagavan toward the prayers. First is, come on, here is what you want, take it. Number 2, look, the time is not yet ripe for you to get what you want. It will be considered in future, not now. Third, my dear, what you ask is not good for you. Better I don't give. Fourth one, look, I have better plan for you. So prayer can never go waste. The best thing is to have mumuksha, intense desire to gain knowledge, and ask Bhagavan jnana and vairagya. We suffer because our vairagya is not up to the mark. And that also because we have got over-exaggerated values towards sense pleasures, which the fact is which can never be satisfied. The only goal wherein our this wild goose chase of hunting happiness and getting away from sorrows can end only when we know our Swarupa. And that knowledge is where is in Adhyatma Vidya. So Adhyatma Shastra has been taken. Generally, what to do, what not to do, needs to be guided by Shastra. And the highest accomplishment is to gain the knowledge for which Adhyatma Vidya, Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya is indispensable. The same Shastra says, by hook or crook, gain Adhyatma Vidya. Or in English there is a phrase, beg, buy, borrow, steal. You adopt any method. Here also, take to Brahma Vidya. If necessary, you can cast to wind the normal rules of Shastra, which are applicable in general. But as far as gaining this knowledge is concerned, anything is permitted. Glaring example is Mirabai. She was totally committed to the devotion. But had she happened to be a grihini also, the household, the grihini duty comes. She was in a fix, whether priority to devotion or this. Of course, she was not able to take a decision. She was contemporary of Goswami Tulsidas, Ramcharitmanas. She wrote a letter through a reliable Brahmana sent to Tulsidas. He wrote a reply back. In normal course, one has to abide with the Shastras. But as far as devotion to Bhagavan or seeking Atma Jnana, spirituality is concerned, priority goes to this, even at the cost of others. So therefore, gaining one's knowledge is something which is very, very important. At times, grave problems in life can come. Of course, everyone tries to take remedial measures according to their capacity and knowing. But here is one secret, or a thing we should know for certain. It happened, I read this. Once, Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba was addressing a seminar of lady teachers. In the course of his talk, he said, if you don't learn many lessons from me, it doesn't matter. If you don't learn many lessons from me, it doesn't matter. But please learn one lesson from me. What is that lesson? You know what is that lesson? Whatever happens in life happens for good. Is it an easy lesson? Say, whatever happens in life happens for good. Many times we are not able to face it. We are not ready to accept it. And the very non-acceptance aggravates the problem, aggravates the sorrow. See, anything that happens in life is not accidental. There is some cause at the backdrop from past lives. We may not know. So therefore, anything that happens in life happens for good. Many times it is like very major surgeries. A major surgery is not a pleasure, but it gives, in the long run, immense good to us. So also, whatever that happens in life, do take remedial measures. But it happens for good, because in the long run, it will give you good which you would have never imagined. You can never imagine. So therefore, acceptance is very important, and prayers, and take remedial measures. If you don't accept, the very interesting example. In archeries, Astra Vidya, the art of missiles. Nowadays, IBM, etc., missiles are there. BrahMos and all them. Olden days, they were on Astra. Astra means a missile loaded by mantra. And different missiles have different effects. When a missile is shot, Astra shot, the opponent has to detect what Astra is shot, and he has to shoot counteracting this. For example, Agni Astra, fire missile. The opponent has to send Varunastra, rain missile, to put off the fire. Suppose Sarpastra, a missile from where thousands of snakes are thrown up. Others decide Garudastra. Garudastra, it is like that. The Pratipakshi, opponent warrior, has to detect and then take remedial measures. When Dronacharya was fighting, he sent Narayanastra. The astra called like Brahmastra, Narayanastra. Pandavas could not detect it. No? He sent on all the 5 target, all the 5. They could not. But they started counteracting. And that Narayana becoming more and more fierce. Krishna detected it. It is Narayanastra. He signaled all Pandavas, jump down from the chariot, remove your shoes, unarm yourself, and stand with the folded hand, with suppliant attitude, with surrender. All did except Bhima. Bhima is not ready to surrender. And he started, this is what, contracting ferociously. Entire astra, like a big, huge volcanic fire centered around the Bhima chariot. Within no time, it would have been reduced him to ashes. Arjuna jumped on his this thing and knocked him down and accused him, scolded him. Can't you understand Krishna? When Krishna asked him to do, why are you doing that? He came to senses and he did it. Narayana Astra fizzled away. Why? There's a way of counteracting it. You simply we accept it. But seek Bhagavan. He will take care of it. So that love. So the best attitude in prayer is deliver yourself in the hands of Bhagavan. He is the one who cares for us the most. He is the one who will give us the best. He knows what is best for us, which we don't know. We ask this and that and get what? Persecuted by that because we ask wrong things. But he will determine what is good for us. So, attitudes while praying is delivering yourself in the hands of Bhagavan with full Shraddha, Yoga Kshemam Vahamyam. I will take care of our all needs up to the point of gaining Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana. Om. Om. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Om. Shanti. Shanti.